10 seconds.
Easy 3 months ago. That's for sure.
How have you found it last 12 weeks?
Challenging, but also rewarding at the same time. You don't realise how far you can actually push yourself physically and mentally as well, because it is mental. You don't realise how much cardio that you can actually do output-wise when actually taking in less calories. So yeah, it is. You don't realise how much you can push yourself if you actually put your mind to it and lock in.
What have there been any particular points where you've had to like mentally battle with yourself? And if you did, or like any tough points, how did you overcome them?
The point that week when I was ill, it was more mental of like thinking you're lagging behind when you're actually not, and then I had to play a little bit of catch up. So the seconds last week, I think it was what 3,500 calories out versus like 1,200 calories in. That week was like, yeah, it was dark, but you get through it and you just think the end goal of actually looking obviously shredded today is the main bit.
Why was that important? Why did you have to push them? Because you can just can it really, can't you, at any point?
You can do, yeah, but it's like obviously it's you guys you've locked in, and you don't want to be the one that's let yourself down. Also, you put the hard graft in, so why let 1 week derail the whole 12 weeks to look the best you've looked?
Have there any skills that you've learned through having to push yourself like that, or anything? Do you feel like you've changed anything within yourself, physically, mentally, to have to be able to push through them rough weeks and stuff like that?
I'd say mentally. I said even if you would have asked me, even before doing the shoot, like I've obviously been with Matt near enough 18 months, but if you told me to do it before the shoot 3 months ago, that I'd be training in the morning before work and then coming back and doing after work as well, just to minimise the strain on the cardio, I would have told you like no. But even that, so it's like planning, being meticulous and actually properly planning your meals religiously, and obviously when you're doing your cardio, when you're training, and sticking to it so you don't get behind. That's been a good step, and then obviously goes into work and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say the planning and preparation and behind it, and keeping yourself accountable and doing it.
How do you feel like it carries over to, like you said, work? How would it carry over that?
It's planning, your preparation, obviously putting things into place and actually doing them, which obviously transfers into work. And obviously you got more energy in work. Obviously going to the gym beforehand, I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm ready to go.
What things could you take away from it, you think, that you could use again in the future? Not in the gym, like, I always found when I did it, I just come away thinking, I'm grafty in me, or...
Well, yeah, you can go more, you can go further than you think. I think we all can. We all think there's a ceiling, but I think we can actually go further than that ceiling, miles more. And I think that'll transfer, obviously. I think the next goal is to do a high rock, so that'll be transferring into that and pushing myself into that, which is obviously is similar, but yeah, I'll be pushing myself into that and smashing that ceiling.
I can't remember who it was we were talking though. I think I was being Kenny. We were saying it's like a self-confidence thing. That we found that it was a self-confidence, self-confidence, or maybe better wording would be like self-belief. Because when you start pushing through these barriers, you're like, fuck me, I can do that. And it builds like it's confidence or belief, I suppose.
Yeah, it definitely is. Because if you ask me, even like obviously 18 months ago, if I could do this, I'd be like, no. Even doing the 12 weeks, even doing the photo shoot, the tan, the shaving, I'd be like, no. But it's self-belief, and it's just what you just crack on and do it, and push yourself. And you find when you get to this point, there's so much more you can actually probably give. And again, it'll probably when you get to the next point, it's just like there's no end. It's just training yourself that you can do more.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm rambling, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like once you tick one thing off, you go, I've fucking done Matt,
Yeah.
what else can I do?
Yeah.
What else can I do? What else can I do?
Yeah, you just do more and more.
Yeah, sick. Oh, that's fucking nice one, mate. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Anytime.